Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Wednesday night, and it's a surprise. That's right, not that it's a big deal, but here I am. We're alive, and in effect, as a report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Hope everybody is doing well. Yes, indeed. And so we're just going to catch up with some comments, say hello to you guys, see what's going on in the world of the precious metals, did some U.S. Mint news in a video yesterday. We're going to respond to some of those comments. Some of you guys had some really good thoughts about them. A lot of people hate this design. We're going to talk about that as well as other things on this channel here tonight. I hope everybody is doing well. Most importantly, we got a good crowd here so far tonight for just a surprise live. 13 of you, in fact, are here. We got NanXXX, Tom Larson. By the way, Tom Larson, I did not catch it until I signed off. Your email came in. Thank you so much for the super chat. You said no exercise, so I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. I'm glad you came back tonight because I wanted to thank you for that. I appreciate that. Any kind of the PayPal donations that come through via friends and family, I don't have to pay the taxes on, which I might be in trouble with this year. So that's very good, and I appreciate that very much. And YouTube also takes 30% out as well. So thank you again, Tom. You are the man. Good to see you. Some new folks here tonight. We have Merlin the Wizard is new here. Welcome. Good to see you. Always appreciate new folks here. The lovely Gold Chick is with us tonight. 1964 quarter is with us. John Hakulak is new here as well. Good to see you. Thank you so much, my friend. Always a good to see new folks pop in tonight. Savage Lee, Mr. Dreams is here too. You guys are awesome. And CB is with us as well from FEMA Region 4, Old Hickory, Tennessee. Awesome, my friend. Good to see you, CB, representing Tennessee. All right. Good to see you guys. I'm going to get down to the bottom to the nitty-gritty with some of these comments here from yesterday. A lot of good thoughts on this video as we get here towards the bottom. Let's just start from here. Cemetery Shop, the deck lock secret revealed, cast them out. They did not update it last night. First time they've not updated. They've not kept up with it. So I didn't do a video on yesterday's because it was the same thing. Keith Daniels is here. Good to see Native Stacker. I have coffee in hand and a bag of cookies in the other hand. Yeah. Leftover Christmas cookies from a relative. Yes, indeed. Oh, Merlin Wizard has been here 10 years. Oh, my goodness gracious. You must have changed your name. This is the first time I'm seeing you. Thank you. All right. Some people have come and gone, and but yes, good to see you. Matt Adams is here. I've never seen you in the chat, Merlin, but thank you. Eli is here. Good to see. My name is Nobody is with us as well. Good to see you. Love the new coin. Keep on stacking, says so. Cherokee Cowboy is a fan of it. Yes, indeed. I might have to do a poll on this. Kind of curious to see what you guys think of it. Kevin Sharp says here, I would love to see a U.S. Spain, U.S. France, U.S. Mexico coin. That would be kind of cool to see. Sort of the allegory series, but official mints. Just Jay, you know what I want to see? A 1/25th of an ounce gold buffalo. Wouldn't that be something? Yes. You'd sneeze and it'll blow away. That would be quite something. Yes. Crazy, crazy. But when they did the fractionals, it really didn't sell that well in 2008. Very good. All right, we have breaking news. This just comes across the wires. You know, I do like to bring you breaking news, and this is what I do on the channel. So I'm here to report that one Lars Job is not wearing any pants. All right, that is just come across the news wires. Yes, indeed. Expect it on your news crawls, on your big news stations around the country. But tell them that you heard it here first on the Salivate Metal live stream, that Lars Job is not wearing pants. And I got that directly from the source. Yes, indeed, I sure did. Lensquist says here, I'd rather just set a standard gold Eagle and standard gold Britannia next to each other and call it good. You know, I tell you what, there's something to that. Take the classic images of the Britannia next to each other. But this is a little different. But yeah, I kind of would like to take the figures and have them next together. That would be kind of cool. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. I'm going to take a bite into this cookie now. All right. Now, Silverhide says, breaking news from 1775, King of England on American coins. Oh, man. That would not be good. Can you imagine? King of England on American coins. Well, I tell you. Oops, I can't get it in there. That's what she said. Let's see. All right, very good. Now, we've got here from Rufu Base. It says here, it's ironic that two of the most woke surveillance Western countries are somehow concerned about liberty. I have a feeling that the designers and mints are inherently good people, not so much the governments. Put it another way, stackers and sound money folks are likely to be more concerned about liberty and freedom as an emblematic with those who understand the distinctions between gold and silver versus fiat and its derivatives. Good point, Fufu Base. That's right, exactly. Very good point. Crafty Stacker is here. Good to see you. And we've got Michael Church is with us tonight. Appreciate you guys joining me. Oh, yeah. Kevin Sharp says, what a beautiful coin. All right. So there's another one in the plus column for it. Yeah, I got the munchies from this coffee, Native Stacker, I tell you. All right. We've got 500 grain. Will not purchase this coin, he said. All right. I personally don't like the king, and I'm not a big fan of him either. And I believe it will hurt sales for all sovereign mints that have the king's face on their coin. Bring back the queen. Other than the Liberty face on the coin, this is a British coin. Yep. Well, yeah, I tell you, it's a the United States reverse is different though. But yeah, for the ones that are minted in Britain, they most certainly are. All right, very good. Name Double X is not a fan of it either. I can understand that. I sort of have a mixed reaction. I basically was reporting on the news of it. Really didn't get my opinions. I don't know that I'm really the biggest fan of it either, and I'm on the fence as to whether or not I'll get it or not. We'll see here. Daniel says he thinks that the Oriental slant has a significant meaning. Could be. I don't know what it would be, but yes, it very well could be. Big Test Unit is here. Good to see you. Cemetery Shop, a monumental undertaking. I hope they are successful at recovering the gold. If you've not seen it, this was probably the biggest news story of the year with regards to precious metals. If you've not seen this video, recovering the sunken gold treasure, the greatest sunken gold treasure begins soon. $7 billion worth of gold, $10 billion when it includes everything is what they estimate the value of it to be. Huge, huge stuff. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah. Let's see here. We've got user says, nope, I won't be buying into this treachery. 2 chicks, 1 coin. There you go. All right, user, thank you. Thank you so much. And we've got Austrian Stacker, it's midnight where he's at right now. He says, I used to get this coin if it's not too expensive. I need to get this coin if it's not too expensive. Sorry, but the U.S. Mint is definitely not one of the oldest mints. The Royal Mint was established in 886. I thought it was in the 1000s. It was when the Royal Mint was established, but maybe it was 886. Austrian Mint, 1194. U.S. Mint, 1792. A lot of European mints were established hundreds of years earlier. That's right, exactly. They sure were. All right. Vinny Bomba says here, I have to buy one. Lady Liberty looks like my wife. She'll get a kick out of it. There you go. All right, Vinny. Yes. That would be something. Lars. I saw an unboxing of those Asahi rounds, the Dragon rounds. They are pretty nice looking rounds, I must confess. Very, very cool looking. Carrie Turan here. It says here, I can't wait to see what the premiums will be. Not for me. Sorry, I just don't like it. Yep. Well, you know they're going to be very, very high, Carrie. Definitely. User, sorry, but if you don't want even collectors to buy these coins, make them more appealing, as in not ugly. Yep, I know. A lot of people have strong feelings about it. Bosnian Stacker says, we should go hunt for it, Sal. Nice video and thumbs up. There you go. Let's do it. Let's get some scuba gear and get down there and make it happen. All right. We got Lady Liberty. Beautiful as always. Great looking coin. I hope I'll be able to get some. Thanks for sharing news, Sal. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost Watch. Appreciate you watching. Yes, indeed. And let's see what we've got here. Good crowd. Appreciate you guys being here tonight as you march on through. Oh, wait a second. What do you know? We got a scammer calling us. Let's see what the scammer's got to say. Hello?
Hello. I'm on time.
You're on time, but you were supposed to call me yesterday, remember?
No. I talked to you yesterday, and I'm calling you today. That's what I said. I'll stay behind. Yesterday was Tuesday. Today is Wednesday.
Yeah, and I told you to call me
tomorrow.
I told you to call me Tuesday, but that's okay. It works out that it's fine today. So we're past that. Now we're here. How can I help you today, sir?
Okay, go ahead and open up the email that Ron sent to you, Ronnie, my subordinate. I want you to go to it and let me know when you're there. If you don't see it, put ERC where you look at your emails and let me know when you're there, okay?
Well, there's only one problem. I'm not near my email. My email's on my computer. I don't have my computer handy. So let's talk about what it is, what's in the email. Let's talk about the offer first. What's in the offer? Okay?
Okay. Look, let me find your file. I have your name and everything. I have your information, but I need to look up at my CRM so we're on the same page.
On the CRN? Is that the CRN? Is that the super collider there in Europe, or the one in New Mexico they're building? The CRN.
No. CRMs are different applications, different corporations, different companies use different platforms.
Right.
It depends which one you work with. So.
But is it the super collider though? That's what I want to know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, that's all right.
I use cloud. I mean, I've used maybe 10 different applications with different companies.
Okay.
I've programmed before, so I mean, but that's not here or there. I'm calling because I want to give the reimbursement that you deserve back to you.
Right, and I appreciate that. So let's talk a little bit about here and there, because the United States is here, Great Britain is over there. Are you going to be getting the new coin from the United States Mint that has the Britannia and Lady Liberty on it, the gold coin that's going to be issued sometime this year? Are you going to be getting that coin?
Yes. I always buy coins. I leave them to my children. I mean, someday I'll join the man upstairs, and I'm not gonna take nothing with me.
Oh, so do you rent out your upstairs to who rents your upstairs, or is it somebody just lives up there?
It's another being. Richard, let's get back to the point, please. If you're not interested, tell me, and I'll disengage the call.
No. I'm curious about this guy that lives up above you here. Is this a relative, or is this somebody? Are you going to give all your coins to the guy up that lives above you?
No, he's the man that he's awaiting for me in a castle, and I will leave everything to my children.
He's awaiting. Wait a second. Now I'm really confused. He's in a capsule. Are you talking about the capsule that you put in your mouth, or like a space capsule?
Richard, I'm talking about God.
Oh, God. Why didn't you just say God? Okay, all right. So you're going to leave all your gold to God. Well, God created it in the first place, so that's good.
No, it's his gold. I mean, we just have to, it's his money that we make. We have to just administrate it.
That's right. Just administrate. Exactly. All right.
So he doesn't give a lot to the people that can't do nothing with it,
And on the eighth day, wait a second. And on the eighth day, God created the ERC scam.
There is no scam. No, there is no scam. This is actually legitimate. I mean, this is a part of the care package.
The care package. I love care. I love to get care packages. Oh, I tell you.
In 2023, 2020, it was March of 2020 that Congress passed it. This was actually $3 trillion and 250 billion were left.
Is that billion with a B or billion with a Z?
Yeah. Richard, I really want to do this. I'm staying behind. I was supposed to be up 10 minutes ago.
Right.
Now I will step up, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm not being rude. I'm a professional.
Right. I agree. I appreciate.
My time is money, and I've entertained you. So now you don't need to entertain me. But if you're not serious about this,
no, I want to be entertained. I am curious about the entertainment factor of this. This is fine, but I want to be serious about the entertainment because.
Okay, let's do it. Go to the website. Go to www.helpingwithERC.com or go to the email.
Well, but here's the problem. Remember what I said at the beginning of the conversation.
Okay, listen to this conversation. When can I call you?
Well, you're already calling. We're already talking now. Explain it to me. Let's go through it. Let's talk. Let's be serious
No,
here.
I'm not gonna waste my time. No, you're not being serious. When you're in front of a computer,
Am
look,
I
you're
laughing right
anticipating the
now?
call.
What's your name
No,
again?
my
Charles?
name is Paul Darcy.
Paul Darcy's.
Darcy. Yes.
Paul Darcy's. Okay.
Google me, and Google will tell you who I am.
Well, I
Okay?
can't do it because I'm not by the computer. I don't live and breathe and eat and die by the computer. But I'm going to
Okay,
get
I'm
there.
sorry,
So I need you to
man.
help me and let's talk about it. Let's explain it. If you're really serious about this, you'll explain the concept and sell me on the idea.
I don't
Sell
need to
me.
sell anything. This is either you want it or you don't. There's millions of companies out there that want this money, and they're patient, and
I'm being very
you know,
patient with you.
They're professional.
I'm
Yes,
being
but you don't
very-
have a computer, so you're wasting my time.
I don't have a
Wasting
computer
my-
in front of me. I have a computer. I've got my 386DX at home, the Intel with 4 megabytes of RAM at home. But right here, right now, I'm not at home right now. So let's
5
talk.
megas.
What?
5 mega RAMs. The new
No,
one
it's
brings
4
12.
megabytes of RAM. It's a 386DX with a 500 megabyte hard drive.
Okay, look, you're looking. I'm gonna go this way. If not, I'll disengage the call.
I don't. What do you mean go this
You're
way?
getting me a little tired. I'll be honest with you. And
Why are you tired? To get some coffee, I got some coffee right here. I'm not tired.
I have a whole bunch of coffee here all day. Don't worry.
Well, then
about
drink
that.
it.
I started
Then you won't be
3:30 in the
sleepy.
morning.
I can sing you a
I'm not
lullaby,
sleepy.
Paul Darcy.
I said I'm tired. I didn't say.
Don't. Well, then
fine.
drink some more coffee or take some methamphetamine, something. Take.
37. I had an Alka-Seltzer and an aspirin a little while ago.
All right, those are depressants. You got to take something that's an upper, my friend. You got to take an upper.
Okay, I gotta take an upper, then I'll take your advice. Let me do the math. I do it at 15.5. You're entitled to 26,000 for each month, but I've been doing this for the last 2.5 years of the program has been alive.
Right.
It's almost over. You're looking at $500,000, $575,535. It's probably gonna be a little bit more than that.
That sounds good to me. That sounds great to me. I like that. I mean, I could use about $500,000 right now. You know how much gold I could buy? You know how many of those coins I could buy with that?
Yes. Well, you already paid this in taxes. According to the figure you gave us, that you had 37 employees back
Right.
in 2020 and 2021. So tell you what, Richard, let's do this tomorrow. I can stay behind.
Wait,
Like I said, we're close here.
But I mean, why can't we just do it today? Why do we have to piecemeal this? I thought you were serious.
I am serious, but you don't have a computer. You said it's not. You're not.
I'm not. Doesn't just because I'm not in front of it doesn't mean I should get the Epstein treatment here.
No, you're not getting the Epstein. I told you. Be in front of your computer. You said you would be.
You didn't say that. When did you say
Yes, I
be in
did.
front of your computer?
Yeah, I told you. I need you in front of your
Yeah,
computer
but
tomorrow
the
when
thing
I
is,
call you. I
you
did say
said,
that.
here's the thing, you said you were going to call me yesterday at 6. I was in front of my computer yesterday at 6. You're calling me a day late here. You didn't listen.
Oh.
If you're serious, you've got to be able to listen and follow instructions carefully. So
Yeah,
here's
I'm
what we're
gonna
going to
tell
do.
you-
Here's what we're going to
Go
do.
ahead.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Friday at 6 p.m., I want you to call me, but I want you to call me while you're wearing a leotard, a really tight leotard with a little tutu, okay? And you got to send me text me a picture of it to let me know. I'm doing it just to see if you're going to follow instructions here. I will be in front of my computer. We'll be able to go through everything then, because apparently you need me to be in front of my computer to really make this work, which I don't understand why. They've never had me do this before, so I need you to wear that leotard, a really tight one, and with a little.
I love your sense of humor. When you're
That's
serious,
what she
call
said.
me back, buddy. Okay.
What makes you think I'm not serious? I need you to be serious. Let's call him back, the Morning Show. There we go. I'm going to make sure he's not on the Epstein list, the client list. We got to make sure that's the case, too, with this son of a biscuit.
Thanks for calling ERC. My name is Andrew. How can I help you?
Hi, Andrew. I got a call from this number.
Okay, who are the pleasure speaking to? I'm sorry.
Yes, this is Richard, and your name is Andrew.
Hey, Richard.
Hi.
Yes, sir. Okay, Richard, let me see where we called you.
How can I help you today?
Well, Richard, we called in regards to the ERC program. Are you
Right.
interested?
I am as interested. I am interested all the way up through my crust life. Yes.
Yeah, your crust life.
Crust
Okay.
life. That's CRUSTLIFE. You've heard that term before, right? You ever been crust lifed?
No, that's the first time. So Rich.
Yes.
Are you in front of your computer? Or you're in your office at this time?
I am not. But that's okay. I can still talk about it. I don't need my computer to do my thinking for me. I've not gotten to that level of depravity yet. I can think on my own. I can make decisions. I can communicate. I can talk.
Richard, look, this is it. Richard, I'm gonna be blunt and straightforward with you.
Wait, okay, don't be. Okay, hold on, wait a second here. Oh, before you start anything, I do not want you to be blunt, because that implies the 420 and the chronic, and we can't have the chronic being discussed in this call because I don't want the government listening to us talking about marijuana. Okay, do not talk about being blunt. Do you understand me?
Richard, you need to be in front of.
I need to know if you understand me about being blunt.
Is this a joke, Richard?
No, I'm asking. Am I laughing? Am I laughing right now, Andrew? Am I laughing?
That is not the issue at this time. That's why I move forward because there's no use to go ahead and speak about anything. Mr. Gepard.
It's Gephardt. It's Gephardt.
Excuse me, Mr. Gephardt. The only way that we can move forward is by you being in front of a computer.
Why? Why do I need to be in front of? Why do I need to be in front of a computer?
There's a 15 step that we have to take as a yes or no questionnaire.
A 15 step or 50 step? I can answer yes or no. I have
15.
A 15 step. I've been through the 12-step program. I can do it. You just ask me questions, I'll answer. I can answer yes or no. You just ask me the questions, I'll do it. Here we go. Number one.
All right, Richard. Number one. Thank you for your time, Richard. Yeah, have a good day.
Wait a second. What's... Sir? Wait a second. Aren't we going to talk? Hello? Let's call him back. This is not good. This is not good. Hello?
Thank you for calling. This is Paul Darcy, Senior ERC Specialist and Senior Account Executive and the head of the ERC
Okay.
program.
Okay, Darcy, I've talked to you before.
A name, a brief message.
Come on, Paul.
Reason for your call and an email.
Come on.
Or I can get back to you. All the best. Paul Darcy.
Paul Darcy, I'm going to spend the rest of the time talking to you, leaving you a message to tell you how awful the Republican Party is. The Republican Party is one big fat joke. They don't believe in liberty. They're big spenders. They have done nothing but just capitulate and bend and shift and compromise. And they are a huge contributor to the $34 trillion national debt. The Republicans are a joke. You understand that? The Republican Party is a joke. Let me repeat that to you right here and right now. The Republican Party is one big fat joke. And so they need reforming big time. Okay, Paul Darcy? Now I'm going to call you back, and I expect you to answer the phone and be serious. Here we go. All right, here we go. Hello?
Thank you for calling. This is Paul Darcy.
Oh, come on, Paul Darcy.
Senior Account Executive and the head of the ERC.
He sounds like he's on crack, doesn't he?
Please leave a name, a brief message, a reason for your call and an email, or I can get back to you. All the best. Paul Darcy.
Now, Paul, in your message, which is kind of slurred and garbled a bit, you said all the best. And what did you mean by all the best? You know, all the best, you like for everything in life? Or what's best in life? You know what I mean? I'm curious. Get back to me on that. That wasn't a rhetorical question. I need to know. All right, exactly. Very good. All right. 66 Sam is here. Good to see you. All right. All right, Mike for Democracy was here. Mike, did I redeem myself, Mike? I'm hoping I redeemed myself by going after the Republicans. All right. That's right. Mises Caucus supremacy. Boom. I'm gonna pin that son of a biscuit. I'm gonna pin that son of a biscuit for sure. All right. Now, where are we at? Let's get back over here too. Robert Stroback says, I would be interested in the silver version, but if they're produced by the Royal Mint, they will be more likely subject to milk spotting. Yes, that's for sure. Those milk spots are crazy. Anyways, yes, indeed. Well, Mike, I was hoping I could redeem myself because I bashed the Republicans too. You know what I mean? I'm an equal opportunity offender. All right, here we go. Well, the bullion one shouldn't have too much of a high premium from the Royal Mint. I wouldn't think, but we'll see here. That's neat. Well, 1964 quarter, that might be going over the line a bit. That might be going over the line a little bit if I posted the number. But anyways, let's see here. Bosnian Stacker says, let it crush so I can buy more for sure. Nice video and thumbs up. Thank you, Bosnian Stacker. Appreciate that. And good. Glad you guys are here with us tonight. Appreciate you guys joining in. We got Tony Erickson is here. And we've got Hanksha says, I wouldn't pay more than a Buffalo Eagle Britannia than the collectible markup on these coins as a joke. Yeah. I bet you this coin is going to be $3,200 from the United States Mint. I would not be surprised if that was the case, if it went up there. Very good. All right. And we've got that Shadow Work says, here, the future of money and payments is here. Was definitely not expecting a bullion version. Kind of odd to make a bullion coin that doesn't say 999 or 999. No, they will. They will say that. I believe that if you look at the screen where I showed the screen on the bullion versions, that does show the purity on them. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. And he's not a fan of the font used in the reverse. I'm not either. Reminds me of American Horror Story font. Or the font in the Wheat Cinch. Yes, I agree, Shadow Work. Good point. I'm very excited to see what comes from this collaboration. Was told the future will all about coalitions. Ah, interesting. Yes, indeed. Very well could be. And very good. And we've got Regulator says, is that a rising or setting sun on the horizon? I wonder. That's a good question. We really don't know, do we? We're not really sure. Two Brothers Stacking is here. Good to see Two Brothers. Welcome, my friend. And Darren Mullins, why not an Argentina and USA silver coin? Now, that would be cool, especially Argentina now. Very good. And let's see here. Dark Phoenix says, silver will not be a down or out. That's right. Not going to be down or out. Let's see here. We've got Daryl Wren says, I will not purchase these coins. What's the message being sent? Not a fan. I guess it's just unity between the nations, solidarity, I guess, is my guess. I don't know. Dale Val is with us tonight. Good to see you. Appreciate you joining us here. And let's see, we've got Butterfly Effect. I'm not impressed. Instead of a delicious fusion of foods, it's more like a combo of crap and a fart. I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. There you go. All right. Yes, very strong opinions indeed about this coin. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. And Bosnian Stacker says there's only one political party, the corporate party. I tell you what, it does seem like that way. The corporate media. I don't see Democrats or Republicans overhauling our election process to a third party. So a third party can rise up. This is the system that has kept them in power. So why would they change it? I really do not get why majority of the sheep is following them. But remember, we are talking about the sheep. Well, and that's just it. Both parties, have been big spenders. They really have. And that's a problem. It really is. Here. Nice video. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. And Sir Alfred, it says it's a nothing burger. Well, I would say that's not true. It's never been done before, this kind of collaboration in this way. Butterfly Effect says here, I have to point out that it was Britain's refusal to allow the colonies a mint and method of creating money that in many ways led to the start of the American Revolution. That's true, which is why the 1652 pine tree shilling was such an important part of American history. Funny that they want to collaborate now after they've lost any semblance of greatness, perhaps as we ourselves are fading under the facade of a special relationship. That's actually a very good point. Very, very good point. All right, here comes another scammer. Let's see here. Hello? Hello? Hi.
Hi, this is Sam with American Benefit. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Sam. How are you doing? I rang.
I'm also fine, sir. Thank you for asking me.
Well, you're welcome.
You know, sir, this call is about your life insurance plan.
Okay.
It is designed to cover up 100% of your funeral and burial expenses.
Okay.
Your loved one, don't worry about your financial burden. Obviously, you leave good memories for your family, not the bills, right?
That's right. You've already sold me. I'm a buyer now. I'm ready to buy it. What do I need to do?
Okay. So, what is your age? How old are you?
I'm 67 years old. Is that okay with you?
Okay. So
and I just farted.
Smoker or non-smoker?
I'm a non-smoker, but I'm a non-smoker, but I did just fart.
Okay. I hope you don't have any major health issues like cancer, Alzheimer, or dementia.
Just a serious case of the gas right now is all.
Okay, no issue. What is your zip code?
71202. That's 71202.
Okay.
You want me to repeat that?
Okay.
You want me to say it again? 71202.
712.
Yeah, it's 71202. Let me repeat that. Let me say a little slower so you can get it. 71202. 71202. 71202. 71202. Did you get that?
Got it.
Okay.
Got it, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Got it. So
you smell of curry.
Your first name?
Have you been eating curry? I can smell it on your breath.
How do you pronounce your first and last name?
With your tongue and your teeth and the roof of your mouth. That's how you pronounce it. You have to move your lips and your tongue a certain way to pronounce it.
You're a motherfucker, you're a sisterfucker.
Are you the Benchot or the Gandu?
You're a motherfucker.
You're the Chutia. That's right, gas is an issue. That's right. No issue other than gas, I told him. All right, very good. I could smell the curry on his breath. Very good. Yeah, he was rude, Mike. He cussed me out, Mike. See, Mike, I didn't even swear at him, but he swore at me. So I blame the scammer, Mike, for that one, okay? I blame the scammer. And the Democrat Party, I blame them too. All right, very good. All right. Now, MFRPV 909, Libertania, U.S. Mint with a king. All right. King, where's your crown, King? Nothing. Oh, yeah. King, nothing. Overhead Homestead Aquarius, Homestead says, I think the coin design peaked in the early 1900s. I think so, probably, too. Yep, the old classic designs. Thanks, Tony. You're having a little bit of fun here. Thank you, guys. You call me a moto. That's true. Maybe he didn't swear, too. He called me a moto fuka. That's right, or whatever that is. I'm cutting it loose tonight. We're having a little bit of hanging loose tonight. I appreciate you guys. Yes, indeed. All right. And Michelangelo Bergeron says, looked cool until you showed the king. I know. Yep. Tell me about it. The old king. Thank you, Cemetery Shop. Having a little fun. Very good. I'd have hung up long before he did. Yes, indeed. I like to drag it out, Mike. I like to have a little fun with these scammers. Star Stacker. Good to see Star Stacker. Welcome. Norenda Modi Fuka. Negotiate a Slurpee. There you go, Jeff Nelson. I like that idea. I'll have to negotiate a Slurpee. Yasma 977. Elon Musk is joking with SEC tweets. Oh, wow. I'll have to check it out. Interesting. I'm eating this high sugar and carbohydrate cookie. I need to do some push-ups tonight. Yes, I do. Michael is not going to be buying this coin. Not on his watch. or on my watch either. There we go. Matthew Crestlife has discovered the new emoticon. Way to go, Matthew. You got it. That emoticon is for Tiger Stacker. And channel members at the advisor level get their own emoticon. So I made one for him. Check it out. Yes, indeed. Long overdue, actually, for Tiger Stacker. That's his emoticon. Buxar says, why did they make Lady Liberty Asian? I'll pass on that for collectability. I don't collect woke coins. Yeah, I don't know. You can't help but wonder if it's woke. I didn't say that in the video, but it seems like that's been the motive as of late. They're trying to cover everything, and they have a chance to do it, so now they're doing this, so it's crazy. Oh man, Methydicus Abridicus as a speech pathologist. That's why he came up with Methydicus Abridicus. He says, I'd say your description or articulation was pretty much on point. Well, Methydicus, thank you. Although I will say, I have a lot of faults with articulation. Sometimes I get ahead of myself, and I'm a lazy talker at times, and I don't fully pronunciate words. I need to work on that. I know my shortcomings, but thank you, Methydicus. I'm going to try to be a better articulator if I can. But anyways, Shadow Work, so good to see you, brother. We have fun. Yes, indeed. All right. You guys are awesome. Yes, indeed. Hotel High School. Yes, I saw that, Tom. That was crazy, isn't it? The poor kids had to do some telelearning in, so the illegals can have a little bit of a sleepy time inside of the school and wake up late in the morning and crazy. All right. Of course, I'm also talking with my mouth full now too. That's not a good thing. Methydicus would probably say. Most mayhem. Depends on what liberty means these days. Clearly a woke coin with a pagan appearance. Yes. I know, I hear it. Chris Bustler, how exciting. Yes. A little different on it, on a little thing there. Some people are fans, some are not. I'll pass. I'd rather keep our independence. There you go. All right, very good. Cemetery shop, yes, indeed. That is for the channel member who was the to the advisor level. They get their own emoticons. So that one I made for Tiger Stacker, and that's the tiger. And Wendy Graveman says, no or further sell out of America the king on a legal tender U.S. coin. No, it's not going to be on a U.S. tender legal coin. It will not be. That's the king is going to be on the British coin. It's going to have a British denomination on it. It will not be on the U.S. coin. Very good. All right, let's see here. We've got Matt Bittner with an algorithmic beer mug here. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. And we've got the HDP. Sal, I cannot emphasize enough how much I dislike this both in practice and symbolism. I'm sure they will be very collectible, though. Just reinforces my thoughts that the Mint will make a joke out of the 1775-1776 commemoration. Probably be an apology to it for King George. No, I get it. The optics of that are a little bit odd. I think it's, me trying to have an open mind about it. I'm thinking maybe it's based off of our now good relationship with the United Kingdom compared to back then. I guess bygones be bygones, that type of thing. But yeah, I did definitely see your point. Yes, indeed. All right. And Lovely Coin says Fred Farkle. So a lot of different views on this thing. Silver Heist is here. Good to see you. Silver Heist. What special emoji did CCT get for his loyalty to the Salvation Nation? Somebody would have put it in there. Let's see if you guys have been paying attention. Somebody put the special CCT emoticon. And let's see if Silver Heist can guess what it is. I'm going to see how good you guys are. CCT's not here tonight, or else he would do it. But let's see if somebody else can find CCT's icon, because he's got one. Lovely Coin, Crypto Call. Thank you, Maria. Likes that coin. Pressing forward. Tell like it is, Sal. Thank you, Fred Farkle. This is about the this could change the silver market forever. There it is. Tom Larson's got it. Good job. Let's see here. Tea from the Boston Tea Party. There you go, Jorge. I don't think I've gotten your comment yet, Jorge Lima. We'll see. Very good. Yep. Cemetery shop. Let's see if Silver Heist can guess what that icon is. User says, I agree with your comment on the omission of 0.999 purity explicitly. Yeah, it's very odd that they didn't put that on there. It's crazy. And let's see here. And my britches are electrum. Anyone bashing silver hasn't done enough research. Times have changed. This isn't 1980. Yep, that's true. That's true. He also says there are already said rates are coming down, possibly to 3.25. Wow, I had not heard that it would be that much. Just 3. I heard it's going to just about be a 3/4 of a percentage point by this year, by the end of this year. 3/4 point rate cuts. All right. Let's see here. Silver Heist likes the cyber curtain Twitter emoji better. Do you know what that is, though, Silver Heist? That was specifically requested by CCT, though. Can you tell me what it is? Don't give it away for everybody else that knows. All right, RV Magnum says, I will get the silver if I can. That's the most beautiful Lady Liberty so far in my eyes. So there you go. So some people have very strong opinions about it. The other direction, very good. Let's see here. And screw the U.S. Mint, says Paul Britton. All right, I know people have strong feelings about the Mint. I think there's hope for them, but it's very limited hope, but I can understand that sentiment. My britches are electrum. Could boost, Sal. And this is just solar panels. Just the solar panels that are set to be built ups the demand a lot more than they are letting on. Not to mention EVs, a military-industrial complex on top of everything. Everyone grabbing devices and everything is becoming smart. Smart stoves, smart refrigerators, smart wallpaper even. Yes, my britches electrum. I hope you will check out the video I posted just this evening. That really does explain a little bit more about this. Yes, indeed. All right, Silver Heist guessed it correctly. It is silver within a butt crack. That's right. That was on specific request from Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Had to follow through. So that's right. But you got it. Butt crack silver. Scott Leaves, absolutely stunning. What an inspiration to the new collector. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. Scott Leaves, my full silver stack video. I was hoping that video would keep the views up, but it's really pulled back. Hardly anybody's seen that video, but thank you for watching it. Silver State with a smiley face laughing. My guess it probably does not like it. And Southside Frankie says here, I think this is a good idea, but I do not like the coin. The upside down figures and their hands coming from the heads, not from me. Yeah, that is a little strange. I agree with that. Not a big fan of it. Need to get the new coin. I hope you get it. I'm on the fence about it. I'm not sure. Yes, indeed. We shall see. Roller Skating SAG Actor is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Very good. And let's see here. Big Light 94 says here. Let's get to this. Says the following here. Might as well go back in time to 1773 and scoop back some of the British tea that was dumped in the Boston Harbor during the night of the Boston Tea Party. What's next? We're going to pay England taxes on top of a premium for these coins? Lady Liberty has become the liberal harlot. This is actually disgusting. George Washington rolling in his grave, Patrick Henry rolling in his grave, Paul Revere rolling in his grave. These coins pissed in the graves of every colonial soldier that died for the independence we have as Americans. Well, the only thing is a big light that I would say to that. There's actually somebody in here right now that mentioned that too, about throwing the Boston tea in the back, scooping the tea out of the Boston Harbor. And I appreciate your knowledge of American history. But here's the thing. I wonder if they would roll in their graves, because look at the relationship that the United Kingdom has had with the Great Britain since 1865. Maybe a little after, because actually the Brits supported the Confederates in the Civil War. So that was a little sour, obviously. So let's just say from 1900, we did come to Britain's aid during World War II, and France and everybody else for that matter. And we've been strong partners with the United Kingdom. To me, this coin, even though I don't know, I can still understand it is somewhat controversial to that end, but I think it's not necessarily about saying, hey, we agree with the monarchy, we agree with everything they do in their country. It's about celebrating and relationship with the country as an ally, I think, more than anything. I think that's the bottom line about what this is about, which is why it doesn't offend me as much, even from the historical context. But anyways, but I definitely see the point there. Because here we're going to be coming upon the 2026, the 250th anniversary, which we're going to be talking about independence from Britain, but it's the Britain of the time. Let's see here, very good. All right, DV 2033. I wanted to see the front of the gold and silver eagles redesigned. Why is the king on that coin? Nothing American about a king. Well, the king is on the British coins, not the American coins. They're going to be released in Britain too, and those will have the monarch on it. They're only going to have this side. They're going to share an obverse. Let's see here. All right, very good. Butterfly effect. I think the initial patriots would be concerned about British London banksters being the tail that wags the dog. Yep. Yeah, I think so too. The banking system is a different matter, but that's global, right? All right. Let's see here. We've got gold maple. I love the king. I just love British history. I think many people are not giving King Charles III a chance. No, I'm not a big fan of King Charles. He's a World Economic Forum patsy, unfortunately. And he's been very much for that globalist attitude for a long time. But anyways. All right, very good. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Jorge. We cannot forget history. It's very important. Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it. And yes, indeed, that's right. But keep in mind, Jorge Lima, our second president, John Adams, a founding father, defended the Patriots after the so-called Boston Massacre, which was not a massacre at all. So there's always nuance in history as well too. A lot of people forget that. Metal Seer, thank you, brother. He has just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. The first one tonight. Thank you, Metal Seer. Go, Metal Seer. Thank you, brother. I'm going to give you some 5 push-ups here in your honor. Thank you, brother. The first one of its kind tonight. Thank you, my friend. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. For each one of those memberships to get the blood flowing, burn some of these calories from these cookies I've been eating. That's right, exactly. History may not repeat itself, but oftentimes it rhymes. That's exactly right, Lars. That's exactly. And by the way, I would say this as I wash down this cookie, and this is important. Many people can make a cogent argument that aside from the Quartering Act, that the United States government has done more egregious harm to the ideas from which we based upon our declaration in 1776. Aside from the Quartering Act, almost everything well, aside from no taxation without representation. But look what's happening in some of these Supreme Courts in some of these states. One can make an argument about that as well too, that that's being infringed. That we're not able to have some candidates on a ballot. So we're heading strongly in that direction. So there's that. All right. Father Duck says, this is total BS. Why are we collaborating with the enemy? But, well, and again, the nuance of history, they're not an enemy anymore. You know, why did we collaborate with the enemy in World War II then, right? Why did we partner and use the United Kingdom as a staging ground for D-Day? The coin is symbolic of how Britain, the WEF, has conquered the United States. These monsters are communicating through the release of coins and currencies. Well, the British Charles, as a person, is with the World Economic Forum. As a king, he's technically not supposed to be affiliated with any political organization or what have you, although we know where his allegiance lies, and he probably is still, but nonetheless, very good. All right. Let's see here. All right, Matt Bittner with a taco emoticon on this one. Thank you, Matt Bittner. Appreciate that. And Skate Army says, another cool. All right, thank you, my friend. And Martinico, the U.S. Mint could not find their own butt with both hands. They will screw this one up, give them time. All right. I don't put that out of the realm of possibility for sure. And we've got Big Light says, can't wait for next year's coin, a U.S. Marine shaking hands with the Taliban. A little different. It's not the same, but anyways. All right. Sim Schmidt says here, thanks for sharing this out. I find the design too busy, too many elements, too much going on. Coins with the king aren't that popular either. Time will tell how these will do, suppose. It's very controversial to some of the folks here, for sure. Yes, indeed. Steve C is here. Good to see you, Steve C. IPOM Monster says, when will the Mint release the gold Benedict Arnold coin? Yes, indeed. That's right. The gold Benedict Arnold. Oh, my goodness. Martin, I'm waiting for the Tugman Fonda coin. Crossing fingers. Well, keep in mind, now there wasn't a mint that did it, but there was a, well, not a sovereign mint, but there was a token or a challenge coin of the meeting with Trump and Kim Jong-un. You all remember that? Very good. Let's see here. Very, very good. Let's see here. Good to see Gold Maple. But yes, indeed. Yeah, Great Britain is a great ally in general as a country. You know. IPO Monster. So looking forward to the Bill Clinton gold coin with Lady Liberty as a 12-year-old preteen girl on the reverse. Well, you should see the revitalized struck over Arkansas State Quarter. If you want to see that one, Google that one time. All right, Copper Bone says, very interesting. Looks like they use Ventress Gibson as a model for Lady Liberty. Well, no, this one's clearly an Asian, not Ventress. My kitten is a Grandmaster. Hopefully the packaging will be a collaboration. Well, I know from the previous collaboration for the Mayflower coins, the Brits had better packaging, and it was different packaging. All right, very good. And thank you guys for being here. And Metal Seer, thank you again for that channel gift membership. Very kind. Because I need to do more push-ups, man. I tell you what. I need to get the blood flowing again here tonight. Let's see here. Let's work off these calories from those cookies. And Donnie Wolf says, hopefully it won't be ridiculously priced. Well, I can pretty much guarantee you it's going to be at least $3,000 if gold prices stay where they're at now. Joshua Morris says, I don't like it. I'll just get Silver Eagles and Britannias, not both on one coin. It's more of a Britannia than anything, and I like the Queen on mine. All right, there you go. All right. And it can be done. How to buy 1 ounce of gold when you are poor. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Yes. In this video about stacking gold, I was thinking about trading some of my silver for 1 ounce gold. Well, one thing in my challenge, and I'm probably try to continue that challenge this year, even with the prices of gold where they are, if you are ardent silver stacker, and even if you have some fractional gold, I'm encouraging you to get a full ounce of gold. I think once you feel that weight in your hand, it's something else. Metal Seer, thank you, brother. He says, see what a 1 gram 5mm gold looks like by entering Metal Seer on Etsy. Out of stock. All right. Well, you can actually post links now, Metal Seer. I made you a moderator. If you can post a link to it, you should be able to do it now because I made you a moderator here. So if you can post that, I'll pin it. I'll pin the comment. Okay, Metal Seer? But thank you, brother. Hot-headed Joel says, I wonder who made the decision to not have a white Lady Liberty. I mean, it always has been. Actually, that's incorrect. It has not always been a white Lady Liberty. In fact, the St. Gaudens $20 gold double eagle was a mixed race lady who was featured there. Should we just change everything, really? Watch out for milk spotting madness. Yes, the milk spotting will happen on the British versions of those. That's almost assured. You're right. Very good. Hooked up my furnace to the grid and blew a transformer. Blacked out a 2-mile radius. Whoa. Wow, Tony Erickson. Man, you want to talk about some power? That's crazy. So it wasn't your fault then. Well, I'm sorry that happened. I hope it gets fixed for you soon. That must be a very powerful furnace. Dang. You got to have special amperage for that. But anyways, let's see here. Oh, I need to give Metal Seer 5 push-ups for that super chat. Thank you, Metal Seer. Yeah, if you can post a link to that, I'll pin the comment. Now, let's see here. All right. And then I may just show it, too. I'll show it as well on the screen, Metal Seer, if you post it. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from Metal Seer. All right. Burning just a few more calories. That's very nice. Thank you, brother. All right. Blow My Fuse. Isn't that a song? All right. Let's get over here. Columbia is the latest name given to a goddess who is older than recorded history and can be traced in her modern form to early Egyptian dynasties. She has been known throughout history voraciously as Inanna and Ishtar by the Sumerians, Kali by the Hindus, Freya by the Norse, and most notably as Isis by the ancient Egyptians. Interesting. Very cool. Very cool. All right, let's see here. Mr. Dreams. All these push-ups, brother, we're going to call you Hercules, you crazy power. Oh, man. No, I mean, I can tell my chest is a little bit, it's gotten tenser, but I'm not built. I've never been a big guy, but I just have, I do feel like I'm building slight muscles in my chest, but not much. Honestly, the only push-ups I do are with you guys. So, very good. All right. Let's see. That's crazy that it blew out the 2-mile radius. Man, power was down for 8 hours, he says. Man, he's got some serious power there. All right. Bowl me over. It says, nice concept, but don't care for the king or Lady Liberty. Not a hard pass, but a pass nonetheless. Understandable. Yes, indeed. Certainly understand. Nighthawk. Not interested in the king. I'd be more interested in a 24-karat gold eagle. I tell you what, it would be nice if they did another bullion type coin with the eagle with the actual original reverse for that flying eagle. I don't know why they don't just go ahead. If they're going to do one side, do the other side too, to pay homage to the past. You know, because these reverses for these coins just do not match the obverses. All right, very good. And so, Zephiel, it's amazing you're making this gall available to channel members. Imagine, oh my goodness. The whole gold stack. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Marching on through the maelstrom of madness. We've got Ron Well says, hello, Sal. Hello, sir. We're here tonight if you want to stop in. The Corey Banal says, maybe in a couple months I will eat my words about the new bottom for silver's price, what you need to know video. I don't think silver is going to fall below much more than $23 an ounce this year. It actually did fall below that, I think, just recently. Hoping it doesn't, but if it does, that just means I can get it at a discount. That's exactly right. Very, very true. At a discount. All right, let's see here. As we press on forward here. We've got Dale Val, who's inside of this chat with us right now. He says the following: the sun is setting in the south of those shores, represent east and west, not my thing, and anything Ventress Gibson writes, my mind automatically screams, blah, blah, blah. My BS detectors are loud. No, I get it. The U.S. Mint has been woke for, and really probably before she came in, but certainly when she got there, it just amped up the wokeage. But thankfully, ESG and DEI is starting to fade in the background slightly. It's either being rebranded as corporate responsibility or what have you. Oh man, Shadow Work. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Shadow Work. I appreciate that. $1.99. Super chat. Thank you, brother, for your support. I appreciate that so much. And right, very good. I will catch you on the push-ups for the next one that comes by, if another one comes. Dry Kreider says, I would not accept a male liberty unless Clint Eastwood was a model. There you go. Toughness and grit. I like that. Tindo Metal says, thanks for the info, Sal. You're the best, my brother in metal. Thank you, Trindles. You're the man. I appreciate you watching. He also says here on this this video, I'm so ready to see some movement in silver. I need to see at least $50 silver by the middle of this year. Wow. I got sticky fingers and I've got patience, but this is getting ridiculous. No, I hear you. But don't expect that to happen, Tyndall's Metals. I'm just telling you, I don't think we're going to see there. In fact, I was pretty bold with my prediction of $28 by the end of the year, but it may not happen either. All right, very good. As I slurp this coffee for you guys, very good. The tribe is here. Good to see you. All right, here we go. Seagull bean there. All right, let's see here. Let's I'm gonna get to where I can pin this thing. Thank you. No, I can't do it because of the Motocon or things are in the way. Here we go. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. All right, let me pull this up. But you guys, if you're interested in this, you can buy it from Metal Seer. I'm gonna put it up here. There it is. Look at that. That is really cool, actually. And those are bigger than I thought they would be. That is really cool. Wow. That is awesome. CBS and the other pictures. But that is it there. Gold, a glass flask with stopper to store 1 gram, 999 fine gold beans. Oh, it's out of stock. Okay. There you go. Oh, it's this for the glass flask there, but there it is. Yes, if you want to get these beans, then there you go. That is really cool. Metal Seer. So you guys check out his Etsy. Check out his Etsy and see what you think there. From Metal Seer. That's awesome. Very, very cool indeed. Good evening, Coin Crew. So good to see you. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's see here. Let's see. Let's get back over here. All right. Welcome. Glad you're here. I've got my boilerplate back in here. We've got Silver Patriot. I do not think I'm a fan of these ones with the king on them. Yeah, those are going to be like they're a British coin completely, but yes, indeed. Very good. Count Derpula is here with a mwah laugh. Good to see you, Count Derpula. However, I do like the U.S. version and price dependent. I do like the reverse of that. I think the reverse on that is pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. Yes, indeed. And very, very good stuff. Let's see here. Yes, we love it. Make sure to check out. That's right, Mike, for democracy. It's for the flask, not the gold. That's right, exactly. I want to make sure to emphasize that because I think I got too excited there for a moment. So I didn't really know exactly how big they were or what have you. But yeah, you're right. It is for the flask. And it's a handmade flask, which is pretty cool. Still really neat. Worth every penny for that. That is neat. Great way to store small gold for sure. Yep, that's exactly right. It's for the flask. And let's see here. Yes, if you guys have not, you should check out Coin Crew's channel. The Coin Crew, he actually has his own coin shop. He is a coin dealer, and his post videos been in the community a long time. Also does auctions, and a great guy. And he and his lovely wife run the coin shop, and they get some really cool stuff. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, subscribe to Coin Crew and to also to Mrs. Coin Crew as well. Good stuff there. All right, very good. So, all right, Tyndall Metals also says here about the new bottom for silver's price, what you need to know. Says this, if I had the money, I would be buying more. But as it stands now, I might have to sell a few pieces just to pay bills. I don't want to do that, but I don't want to become a criminal. Actually, you know what? I'm in the same boat, and it's about our government, taxes and stuff like that. I think I miscalculated some things, so I might have to. I'm going to be very careful with money this year. Yes, indeed. Especially the way things are with reporting and paying estimated tax and stuff like that. It's just that it's crazy. Because if you have a really good year and then have a bad year, then you're basically paying a lot more into the government because your estimated value goes up. And that makes me very nervous this year. Very good. All right. Well, Kentucky Red Eye. There you go. I like that. I like that. All right. Let's see here. Todd Dinatus says, not a real fan of the new design. Maybe would buy a silver, but not anything in gold. All right, yeah, it looks like the U.S. Mint probably will not be putting out a metal. If they do, I'd be surprised. And let's see here. Based Notice of Pattern says, just bought 4 gold eagles. Feels good to not have those coins as they sank off the coast of Africa. And I'm in America. Wow, congratulations. It's a big deal to buy 4 gold coins at once. Man, amazing. Based Notice of Patterns. Master Tracker, $30 each as of today compared to $30.69 on a popular dealer by the tube. All right, wow. So I guess you can find some good deals still. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. We have got Ex-Marine. Well, Ex-Marine, first of all, thank you for your service to the country. Appreciate that. And he says the following here. Ordered 2023 proof Morgan and Peace dollars from the United States Mint, and quality was terrible. Peace struck off center. Yep, I know. I've had mine struck off center as well. I hate that. Morgan had a permanent smudge, and packaging was cheap. Don't need this nonsense. We'll never order from them again. U.S. Mint sucks as far as I'm concerned. I certainly understand that. I think they're going to be upping their game on the packaging this year. Let's hope the quality continues as well. Metal Seer, thank you, brother. The gold beans are not round like BBs. They're more cup-shaped. Yep, that's right. They sure are. I did see that. Kind of like hammered down a little bit. You're right. I don't have any yet. Looking for a reasonable price. That is really cool. Metal Seer, I appreciate you telling folks about that. That is really neat. And if you want to see that again, I showed it on the screen, but you can click that link above there if you want to look at them again. But it's cool. They're more like cup-shaped. That's really neat. Very good. All right, let's give you 5, and then we get Shadow Work gave, I think, $1.99. So we're going to give you 7 push-ups. Thank you, guys, and thank you, Metal Seer. Again, let's do 7 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got to work off those 2 cookies I ate, and that contributes to that. Yes, indeed, it does. And let's see here. As we press forward here in this live stream, and I appreciate you guys hanging with me tonight here. We've got David McKenzie says, real money is gold and silver. The dollar is based on credit. Yep, that's right. It is a credit-based instrument. That's right. The Libertania. Cool idea. says Sammy Shreds. All right, very good. Thank you. And let's see here. That's interesting, says Dali Ha Mohammed Muhudi Dapir. Thank you. Your comment is interesting. Very good. And Johnny Bravo says here, the United States is not united with Britain. In fact, an entire war was fought to separate the two because we are very different and do not see eye to eye. And despite NATO, that alliance is only to ensure mutual security. But aside from that, we do not have much in common. The USA detests the laws and ruling of Britain. Well, we're different in some aspects as far as, but really, we base our laws based off of British common law. Believe it or not, there's a lot of things here in the United States that, aside from the taxation without representation, the lack of a Second Amendment, and the rights of man and limited government, and where there is more. Britain really since we left the United Kingdom, the Great Britain has moved more towards our form of democracy and representative republic than before. But I definitely see what you're saying. But still, we are friends. Our countries are allied closely now, and the past is the past. And this is based off the relationship that we have with them now. Just because this honors that alliance does not mean that we honor that we would want a king or a monarchy or the same type of government. I think that's the difference. Very good. All right. And very good. All right. Stink Nut. So this is the coin of Oceania. Looks hideous. Just a waste of precious materials that would make Orwell proud. Is that a black woman liberty? No, it's an Asian liberty. It's an Asian liberty. There we go. Okay, the Second Amendment also comes from English common law in the Bill of Rights, 1689. Okay, I did not know that. I wonder what that says in the 1689 Bill of Rights. There was a Bill of Rights in the United Kingdom? Yeah. Interesting. Very good. Mike for Democracy, I would say that we have ourselves a cold civil war right now. It's definitely not a hot one, but we are in a cold civil war. I certainly agree with that. We're more divided now than ever before. And sadly, the divisiveness is on a line between what America was founded upon and where in the ideas and the culture of today that's been instilled in this country really since I think since Woodrow Wilson. Yeah, the Magna Carta kind of started it all, didn't it, Cemetery Shop? Yeah. All right. First for America says, so much BS. The British were deadly enemies of the United States. Were, exactly. They were. Not anymore. That's the difference. See, that's just it. People are getting mixed up and they think we're enemies. We're not enemies of the British. Exactly. I mean, we fought several wars to obtain our freedom from the British. Well, we fought two. And in reality, the Brits sided with the Confederates, but during the Civil War, and aided and supported them. But but there's some nuance there that I won't get into. But anyways, but thing is now we're friends, and I mean, look at our relationship in World War II. Look at the special relationship that FDR had with Churchill. And also Margaret Thatcher with Ronald Reagan. They really cemented that relationship. Very good. All right, let's see here. America Saves says here, since you've been wrong so many times about silver, you need to consult some psychic mediums or remote viewers to find out what's really likely to happen. And artificial intelligence does not have intuition, which is required to get real likely happening of the price of silver this year. Please consult an accurate psychic medium with a good track record and let us know the results. All right, there you go. All right, very, very good. Let's see here. Let's press on forward here. Dusty says, yep, me too, not liking it at all. I think he meant to comment on the other video. Garbage says, sphincter is what? All right. Some strong opinions, for sure. Paula G. Hey, Paula G is here. Good to see you, Paula. The Tiger Stacker, who was the first one to comment on this video about New Jersey. This video, breaking news. I was surprised, very surprised about what New Jersey is doing. If you've not seen this, not a lot of people saw this video, but check out this video I posted this morning. New Jersey's epic move on gold and silver. An excellent presentation of an excellent potential law. Thank you for bringing this to our attention, says Tiger Stacker. The states need to unify against the CBDCs, and the best way to do that is with precious metals. Amen. It can't be manipulated by big bankers. I alluded to that in my video about the gold and silver predictions for 2024, which I appreciate your compliment for. You're an excellent role model for a young channel like mine. Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Tiger. You've done a great job on your channel. For sure, and everybody should check him out. Hello, Ken Cook. Good to see you. And Kenneth Smith. Ken Cook and Kenneth Smith, both here right at the same time, saying hello. That's right, Count Turpula, the Large Hadron Collider. He must be watching the very beginning of this, where we talked about the CERN. All right, Egan Mount says this. He says, weird coin. I might pick up one of the silver ones if the mintage is low and the price is right. If not, I guess I can get the Monarch bullion version just to have it once the price comes down in a year or two. Well, Egan, there's no definitive. In fact, I kind of doubt it's going to happen. There's no silver medal announced as of yet for the United States. Yes, indeed. Very good. And let's see here. Let's get over here to Homestead Aquarius. They're using this technology more and more for everything and propaganda for a long time to move the herd. You're probably right. Thank you, Sal. Yep. It could be a big game changer for sure if they do that. And then on this video, the U.S. is about to take us down with them. It's too late to cancel the special relationship. All right. Well, I tell you, I think we're doing fine on our own without the United Kingdom as far as that's concerned. We're going our country is in decline, sadly. And we can only hope it gets better and pray it gets better and vote for the right people to make it better. We need real constitutionalists in Congress and in the presidency. All right, very good. And Homestead Aquarius, very interesting, a neat way to celebrate the Mayflower and all that came of those first days. Strange U.S. Mint won't be doing this. Definitely do not want it to be a symbol of where we are going. Good job, Sal. Well, the U.S. Mint is doing this. And I think they initiated it, if I'm not mistaken. Very good. And let's see here. Where are we at? Ken Cook. I think it's for all taxation because I read the bill after I did the video. Did you see the video I did, Ken, on what New Jersey is doing? I'll get to it in a minute here. You can see what the thumbnail looks like, but I posted it this morning if you've not seen it. Saru Mike says here, the coin is not liked in the UK either. Design looks messy. Can't believe the chief engravers of both mints came up with this nonsense. Would be far better Britannia on one side, Liberty on the other. Yeah, well, the thing is, though, sorry, the reason why they can't do that, if they're going to do, in the United Kingdom, they have to have the monarch on the other side, and they use the same design for it. They can't make it a privy. I don't think they want it to be a privy mark for that, but yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Metal Seer, Colorado will have a state vault where state citizens can store gold and spend out of their balance using a debit card. Colorado, wow, that's news. I did not know that. Is this new, Metal Seer? Very good. Let's see here. Wow, I'll have to look into that. Is that something that's new, or is that been in the works? Let's give Metal Seer 5 push-ups. I got to burn off this calories for these cookies, so I'm going to do that for Metal Seer. Thank you, Metal Seer. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. All right. Yes, 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 indeed. All right. Let's see here. Okay. And Craig Sutherland says exploratory drilling in Bendigo, Central Otega, New Zealand shows a potential deposit of not less than 2.9 million ounces of gold. This is quite big news for the mining in New Zealand and follows from quartz into mining in the same area in the 1860s. Extraction is still some time away. Interesting. Wow. Fascinating news. That certainly is an odd thing to be putting on AU24 on the coin. Yes, indeed, CCT. I think it is too. I mean, they could put the K on there, but not, I mean, it's crazy. Very good. And let's see here. Semi-quincentennial is 2 years away. That's right. 1776 to 2026. That's exactly right. Semi-quincentennial. I think I'm saying that right. So user says, as a silver stacker from England, I was excited about the collaboration of the U.S. Mint and the Royal Mint, 2 iconic figures in one coin. But when I saw your thumbnail picture, it was very disappointed. It's awful. Lady Liberty looks Chinese, and Lady Britannia looks like Evel Knievel. Should I buy one because of a historic, even though I don't like it, from an English? Dave, yes. A good question. Yep. I'm you know, and looking at it now, I'm not know that I'm really a fan. The hair doesn't match the features, and you might be right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's a little off-putting. Can't help if there's wokeness for sure. Anyways, very good. All right. And let's see here. Blam says, won't have anything to do with this. Neither that country nor any corrupt government has any care for freedom anymore. Yeah, I tell you. All right. And Alitaire says this. Biggest thing to me about this is has a denomination of $100, whereas it's typically 50 since 1986. Is this the first change in denomination for a 1 ounce gold coin? No. That change happened in 2015 with American Liberty Series. That's the first gold coin with a $100 denomination. Also, with the Britannias being 100 pounds, will they also be doubling their denomination to 200 pounds? Will they essentially be equating the dollar 1-to-1 with the pound? I don't know what they're going to do there. Probably will be 100 pounds. We'll see here. All right, have a good night, Coin Crew. Thank you for popping in, my friend. Appreciate it. Have a good evening. Tell Mrs. Coin Crew I said hello, and I appreciate you stopping by. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. Let's get over here. And let's see if we can make an effective progress here with this comment about this could change the silver market forever. Video says this: if gold goes up and silver goes down, widening the ratio between 95-1, I'm kissing my gold goodbye. It's actually quite common for silver to lag. I've heard multiple people say it, then one say, squirrel. Yep. I'm very patient. Historical charts are any indication. I feel like fine with my stack, and I'm buying more, a lot more. But I have multiple options for liquidation, even if brick and mortar throw in the towel. Well, the thing is these high gold to silver ratios are becoming more normal now. Yes, indeed. What a bonus after JM Unleashed live stream. Aloha. Oh, man, cool. I'm sorry I didn't mean to overlap. JM Unleashed had a live stream tonight. Thank you for popping in, Red Crawler. We love JM Unleashed. He's the man. All right, let's see here. Thank you, handle number. Silver Wolverine says, I somewhat like it. For me, it depends on pricing and mintage limit. Great review. Thank you. Actually, he and I post videos. Well, it's actually Backyard Bullion posted one literally 3 minutes before I posted mine. And Silver Wolverines came out like 10 minutes later. It's like we were all on the same page on it. It was crazy. All right. Let's see here. Mr. Dream, anybody have faith that gold will hit a bottom of 1,700 this year, or is it a dream? I think it's a dream. I don't think it's going to happen. All right. I don't think it's going to happen. SH4969. Is it time to start stacking copper now? Ooh. Yeah, good question. In a survival situation, I always stack copper where instead of powerful magnets, instead because when you combine the two, you can make electricity with a turbine. Any books are to make your own electricity without solar. Also, I would start stacking bullets and reloading equipment. Interesting. Okay, magnets and copper. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. And the cranky one here on this design. We're almost done with this video, I think. He says, good video, Sal. While I think the design is very nice, I personally think there's no room for the king's image and Liberty's image on the same coin, much less there being the same sentence. I personally think the timing of this is because both mints are in trouble. King Charles coin sales are dropping drastically, aren't they? Just a little cranky today. Actually, believe it or not, the Royal Mint sales have picked up. And I think that's just the bullion, the prices and stuff like that. I did a report on that recently. But yes, indeed, they've actually picked up, believe it or not. Let's see here. No IQ says, I'm good until $15. Lower than that, I'll start to worry. Great video. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. No IQ, you are the man. Sabinator is here. Good to see you. And non-compliant, thank you. Much love to everybody here. Thank you, non-compliant. You're the man. Appreciate you being here tonight. Beach Bum says, this channel is so great to learn about anything going on with gold and silver. Sal is the best. Oh, man, well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, sir. This is about the New Jersey video I did earlier today. If you can, check that out. There's some really big news. This is actually very important what happened. It's remarkable, actually stunning, shocking. Jeff Nelson says here, California used to tax under $1,500. They recently changed it to $2,000. Yep, I covered that in a video too. 90% is treated as bullion, even though it can't be used as fiat. Yes, I know, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy. All right. Very good. And let's see here. Oh, thank you, Michael Church. You are the man. I appreciate that so much. You guys are awesome. All right, and we have Norwegian Maid. The lovely Norwegian Maid says this. Encouraging to hear these changes are being made. I have a feeling we are going to hear many changes take place this year. Hope for the best. I hope so too. I think it's pretty remarkable to see that this is happening. And I certainly will welcome any kind of change like this for sure. Where sound money becomes great again. Why gold standard instead of a silver standard? Solar is Chronos says, I agree that the returning standard will most likely be gold, not silver. Governments are only hoarding gold, not silver. Silver has industrial use. There's no reason to use the same metal in competition to industrial production, which directly affects GDP date, because if they did so, the data would not be as clean if part of the silver stock is being used as currency. Yeah, it's actually some very good points, for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Let's press on over here. See what we've got. Make some things happen. I like Vivek Ramaswamy. David G on this video from this morning. New Jersey's epic move. It's got one more step. And one more step to go. It says, thanks, Sal. Good news, says David G. For PMs. Puts even more pressure on the failing dollar. Now the last 7 states need to follow. Slurp on, bro. Exactly. They sure do. They really, really, really do. Oh, man. All right. No problem, my friend. Tony Erickson, you're the best, bro. As soon as I'm track again, I'm back to the old me. There you go, brother. You were the man. Hopefully it all works out. Sorry about the power outage there and everything. We've got there is none righteous but God. Excellent coverage, Sal. Thank you as always for bringing us the news you do. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. So I try my best to do it. I'm going to work harder and harder to try to do that. Have a good night, Count Thurpilla. Thanks for popping in tonight. Appreciate you. Kenneth Smith says, thank you, Sal, brother. I want to move back to Oklahoma City. We moved to North Carolina and talk about dragging feet. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. Scott Schwarmy says here, when gold and silver goes parabolic, the government will immediately impose a windfall tax on the sale of gold and silver by citizens or ban the sale altogether. This is how criminal organizations roll. Yeah, I tell you. And I don't know if some of these state governments can say you cannot tax gold and silver to the federal government and use Article 1, Section 10 as authority, if they could get away with that or not. It'd be something to be very interesting to see how that would fly in the courts. All right. Pawpaw strategy on this video about New Jersey's epic move for gold and silver says South Carolina legislation has been thinking of making gold and silver as money, but unfortunately it is still in committee and never saw the light of day for the majority. Maybe they will progress the measure this year, hopefully, but there's no sales tax in PM, which is a great thing. That is good. Very, very good. There it is. All right. Thank you. Tiger Stacker is here. Thank you. No problem. Family always comes first with Tiger Stacker. You may see something in the emoticons in your honor. I hope you will check it out. Pat O'Brien. Great guitar player, Pat O'Brien is. He played in Cannibal Corpse for a time. Welcome, Pat O'Brien. So see if you can find it. Tiger Stacker, your emoticon in your honor, brother. All right, Moon Nugget says, what do Liberty... I'm going to put this in here. He says, let me get this. Here we go. Let me try something here. We've got to make this thing effective and efficient. Silver Watcher's got it. There it is, Silver Watcher. What do liberty, freedom, and Britannia subjugation to a king have to do with each other? Nothing. No, not a good idea. Britannia, I don't know, is necessarily a subjugation to a king, because the idea of Britannia is even older than Britain itself, but I get your point. Seems a more woke propaganda from a Democrat-run U.S. Mint to push the aristocracy of the rich rule of the people. What's the subtext? No, keep Lady Liberty free and alone on U.S. coinage. Next, they will want to remove "In God We Trust" and replace it with "God Save the King." Hell no. Well, I hear you. I think this coin is really... I think you might be reading more into it than that. I think it's just about the special relationship as allies that we have with each other. But anyways, I think that's... But I think there's some wokeness into some of it as well, too. But anyways, all right. Very good. And let's see here. Two brothers. Hey, Sal, love this kind of news. And gave you a much-deserved shout-out. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, my friend. Yes, butterfly. In the United Kingdom, and if anybody here is from the United Kingdom, I don't think they're called subjects anymore. I don't think they've... let's see here. Very good. Britannia has more to do with freeing Britain from the Romans. Yep, I think so, too. Yeah, that's right. But I don't think British citizens are called subjects anymore. Rusty Nail is here. Good to see you. And let's see here. Jeff Welch says, hey, Sal, if stores start taking silver for currency, I wonder how many ounces they will charge for a gallon of gas. Well, if you do the math based off the price, I think that it will eventually come together in the right way. It will come out to, maybe 1 ounce of silver. No, for a gallon of gas, it's going to be maybe a quarter or something like that. Yankee Stacking, what a surprise. Indeed, good to see you, Yankee. Welcome, brother. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope the whole family is fully recouped from said sickness. Of course, it's been a long time, so I'm sure you are. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Yankee Stacking is here. And as always, and most of my subscribers know who you are. But if you're not subscribed to Yankee Stacking, you definitely should. He's trying to get to 150,000 subscribers. He's probably very close now, but you could probably bring him over the edge to get him there. Metal Seer, $5 super chat. Thank you. Bitcoin decentralized purists sure are excited about getting in bed with Wall Street via the Beat Bitcoin ETF, exactly. That's true. That seems counterproductive to the Bitcoin craze, doesn't it? That's exactly right. Very good. Oh, Tim was sick too. Oh man, I'm glad he's better too. Let's do 5 push-ups for Metal Seer. Thank you, brother. That's a very good point by Metal Seer. Yes, indeed it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very, very good. Nice. Let's see here. Okay. Over the edge. That's right. Yankees already over the edge. That's right. Exactly. Exactly. I am too. Or out of my mind. One of the two. And win. Thanks, but no thanks. A coin for Constitutional Republic, please. There you go. Like I said, very controversial coin for sure. Jim Shear on this breaking news about what New Jersey is doing with gold and silver that I posted this morning. Not a lot of people saw this video, but I hope you will check it out. It's very important, especially considering it's New Jersey. It's going to the governor's desk. And anyways, but Jim Shear says that Phil Murphy will veto the bill. He's a far-left politician and will hold his party line. The thing, though, Jim, is Democrats voted for this bill. That's what floors me. He wants to get reelected. That's all he cares about. NYS is another cesspool of socialists headed up by Kathy Hochul. These states will not lower taxes because they use taxation for handouts and ultimately votes. I plan to move out of New York State soon, God willing. Yes, I understand. All right, there it is. Tiger Stacker found it. Cool. Thank you, Tiger. And thank you again for your support, Tiger. Appreciate that. My friend, good to see you. All right, very, very good. New emoticon for Tiger Stacker. Richard Metcalf says here, I might be on this one. If the mintages and premiums are low enough, the coins don't really speak to me. I understand. It'd be very interesting to see how these sell, but it is controversial for sure. Richard says it's a very encouraging sign when a bastion of the left-wing ideology makes a fiscally conservative decision. Yeah, I was shocked by it. It's crazy. New Hampshire is in better shape. That's right, exactly. It's got legislation pending. I think I did a video on that fairly recently too. Are they wanting to put out a vault? Have a vault to store gold and silver? Very good. Culture of Currency. Thank you, brother, for popping in. Culture of Currency is here too. Very cool. All right, Silver Patriot says, you definitely cover an abundance of news in precious metals realm, and it is appreciated. Absolutely good on the New Jersey legislation for advancing this to the governor for signature. It sounds like this will likely become law this year. Even if he forgets about it and doesn't sign it, it still becomes law. And that's probably maybe what he'll do if he doesn't veto it. I don't see sound money and depository. Good. Yeah, that's good news. That is really good news. So that is, has that been approved yet, Yankee? Arctic Miser is new here, actually new to stacking since last March. Loving the info, getting caught up on what's what. Well, Arctic Miser, thank you so much for being here. Everybody give Arctic Miser a very warm welcome. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you're here, Arctic Miser. If you're new to stacking, if you don't mind, I'm going to put you over here. I have a playlist for new silver stackers. If you go to my channel and click on playlist, there is a playlist for new silver stackers. It's called Silver Basics. There's 21 videos in this, and it tells you everything you need to know about silver stacking and how to get started. There's everything, just defining what silver is, defining what silver stacking is. All the different choices, the types to buy, what's the fair price, all kinds of different things. So hopefully we'll find this informative and helpful if you're just beginning stacking. But one thing I will say is that there's a lot of content on YouTube in general. So just take everything and absorb it, and see what you think. But there's different opinions on things. But the bottom line is, just do research and do what's right and what's best for you, and you'll be good to go. Let's see here. Mr. Dreams, I see a problem with the fact that we have $34 trillion in debt. Why don't they put $1 trillion that is 6 months in the debt clock and buy the freaking gold and finish the talk about it. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Buy this freaking gold. Which gold? Very good. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Pat O'Brien, do you only do coins and bars? I've got some silver rounds too. I have a variety. I also do constitutional silver as well. So I kind of have a mix of it. Good question, Pat O'Brien. Yes, indeed. I've got a fairly good mix of it in the stack. All right. Matt says they should have went all the way and gave her an afro or dreads. Well, they did that with the 2017 American Liberty coin. They gave her dreads. Wega Paul says, so the business lines are beginning to blur between the mints, getting one step closer to exposing that they're run by the same shadow entity. All right. Well, I don't think they are. I think they're not run by the same shadow entity. But anyways, Mark B says, thank you for making time to share the news. Thank you. That's what I try to do here. I appreciate it. Silver Watcher says, California needs to end taxes on gold and silver ASAP. I bought in Arizona for a decade. I'm not used to taxable bullion. That's another reason I stopped stacking. Yes, so if you Silver Watcher, you live in California, yep, they upped it to $2,000 and to as the threshold to avoid taxation, which is abhorrent that they would do that. But they did it. It's crazy. And it's a shame. And it really is a deterrent, for sure. Oh, yeah, sterling forks and spoons are nice. I have a little bit of that stuff, but not a whole lot. In fact, Pat O'Brien, the video that I did just this evening, I showed you a piece that I got. A kind of a unique piece, or different piece. I've not seen any other like it. But Pat O'Brien, watch my latest video, and you'll see the latest sterling piece that I got. It's kind of a cool little thing. It's not a spoon or a fork, but check that video out, Pat O'Brien. It's the one I posted about silver this evening. It's called This is Why Silver Prices Are... Well, let me just show you. It's this video right here, Pat. This is the real reason why silver's price has not soared yet. That video there. Check that video out if you get a chance. All right, let's see here. Redneck Coins says here, dollar index still down. Look at gold and silver down too. It's funny, a weaker dollar and silver should be up. Can't stop the paper trade, Sal. And just like I said, the others keeping at 22.97. The shorts need to be the last few days of January 24th to push it back above 23.15. And they're not going to get their 2.7 billion trade flop and the paper pull out. 174 contracts still sitting. Redneck Coins, that's a good point. Watch my latest video, again, that I just pointed out, Redneck Coins. Let me know what your thoughts are, because I do talk about the COMEX and LBMA a little bit there, too. All right. And let's see here. And Liza Chat, 2608 on this one. I sent the U.S. Smith, I think he meant to say U.S. Mint, a lengthy email as in my discuss and how they have completely changed the face of Lady Liberty from the iconic facial features to giving her an Asian look, probably to appease China. I was told they had to follow the standards issued by Congress, and I should contact my local congressman. I don't think Congress had a say in this. The Treasury Secretary has the discretion to create gold coins of any denomination of his choosing. Silver, on the other hand, is a different matter. But anyways, there's been a whole... Then there's a whole King Charles thing on the back, which I don't buy any coin with his face on it. Yes, I understand. And that's something that is coming out of Britain. That's the UK Mint. The Royal Mint's doing that. Hey, no problem, Tiger Stacker. It's the least I could do. That's one of the benefits of you being an advisor. So I appreciate you, brother. Well deserved, my friend. Well deserved. Merlin says, be careful when it appears Democrats are doing the right thing. Yes, indeed. And they did it there. Dean R., good to see so many states enacting sound money laws. Another great video. Thank you, Dean. He's not here with us tonight, but we appreciate Dean. And David Phillips says, thanks, Al. I hear news here that here that I hear nowhere else. You're awesome. Well, thank you, David. I appreciate that. That's what I attain to do. I try to do that. I'm going to try to be quick on the draw with the latest news if I can. I work hard to try to do the research and find things out, and I appreciate you noticing, and thank you for watching very much. All right. Yeah, Sergeant Gold, a little bit of a surprise live tonight. Just catching up with some comments, saying hello to you guys. Yes, indeed. Oh, there he is. Dean is here. Welcome, Dean. Thank you, brother, for popping in here. You are the man. Thank you, sir. Eocord, thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Dean is here. We were just talking about you, Dean. Miri Derrick says, everyone knows that the government is behind this. All right. Well, and you know, the thing is what the Federal Reserve is doing, you can't help it, you know, think that the federal government is behind a lot of different things, and including with what's happening with the markets in general. James O'Neill Brown, they're not tired of silver. Yet my arm's getting tired when carrying. The gold does not make my arms tired. Gonna buy some gold, most likely. All right, there you go. It's always good to diversify. All right, whoa, Redneck Coins is here. He had to put a couch together. Wow, that's not easy to do. There you go. Redneck Coins is here. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. All right, let's see here. Let's press forward. We've got Silver Turtle 65. I always thought that the silver would soar once I sell my stack. That way I could watch it go to the moon and not participate on the gains. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, hopefully one day it will, so you can come out ahead. That would be very nice. Well deserved. Silver Turtle's been stacking a long time. He has. Let's see here. And let's see here. Daniel Bast says the following. Well, I figured it's manipulated to hell and back. If I were to say double, how would this affect the markets? Everything that contains silver. My phone double in price. Solar panels are already expensive, so they want to double its silver content and then see the price double. Yeah. And the thing is silver price doubling, and what they could get it for, you know, I don't know. It makes you wonder if there's some back-end channels, some of these manufacturers getting silver directly from mines or mining for it and use it. If that's separated from that, I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, Donna Hill says, very interesting. Thanks. I always appreciate your informative sessions. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And Ziggy says, well, when J.P. Morgan controls the silver price and he gets a slap on the hand for rigging, and of course they're going to continue to do it. Well, but again, the J.P. Morgan, I've been following that story very closely. The rigging of the price was both up and down for personal profit. That was not proof of suppression. It was a proof of manipulation for profit, selfish motivation. All right, very good. The derivatives market, however, is another story. I think just the very existence of the derivatives market, in other words, how many paper ounces of silver for every 1 ounce of physical, I think is a suppressive force. Michael Church is right. Give the government an inch, and they will take a light year. A prime example of this, when the income tax was first introduced, and I think that came just after the... I think it came in Woodrow Wilson's administration. It was for the top 1%. The income tax was only for the top 1%, and it was only 2% of their income, and it was supposed to just be temporary. I think maybe to fund the war. It was supposed to be temporary. Now look what we've got. Now look at the income tax. So that's a prime example of that. Silver Watcher, I hope spot drives up. There you go. Yep, it'd be kind of nice to see. Alan Fackler says, silver supply is artificially high with all the certificates. Yep, that's the derivatives. Well, I don't know. Okay, silver supply is artificially high with all the certificates. Well, the thing is that you're describing the derivatives market. the supply of the silver certificates is high. It's not artificial, but it's suppressive. The actual supply of silver is much lower than the derivatives that are behind it. All right, David G on this video says here, and I quote directly, Vinxal premiums reflect the true price of silver. Where you get screwed is when you sell, you don't get the premiums back. Yep, I know, I hear you. That is true. You do not get the premium. That works against you for sure. Frostbite is here. Good to see Frostbite. Yeah, COMEX is a crime scene. I know a lot of people feel there's some corruption in the COMEX. That's why they call it the Crimex. All right. Yes, indeed, they sure do. And we've got Mikey Nicholas says, criminal banksters and more paper derivatives than actual physical precious metal. Yes, that's true. Very, very true. 66 Sam says here the following. Cool silver chalice. Thank you, brother. You're like a foster parent that saves rescue dogs. You saved it from being destroyed. There you go. That's right. Reminds me of a limerick about a lady named Alice. Or was it a hermit named Dave? Yes, good question. Yes, indeed. Very good. Oh, wow. Atmex. Whoa. Tony Erickson had a guy come over. A 1 ounce bar, tested it, and it was fake. And he must have problems. Was that a gold bar? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's too bad. Metal Seer. Man, $10 super chat. Thank you. He says here, according to Texas Depository website, HB 483 allows the nation's first state bullion depository to be established in Texas under supervision of the state's comptroller office. That's exactly right. And that is very well established. It's in play. It's there. And so, yes, under the state's comptroller office will be governing that, supervision under that. I guess that's a good thing. I guess as long as there's no corruption that happens there, I'm going to drop and give Metal Seer 10 push-ups. Thank you for that. Good post from Metal Seer. All right, here we go. Let's see here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and finally 10. There we go. For Metal Seer. Thank you, sir. Man, it was an AppMax package. Interesting. Was it a gold bar or silver bar? Let's see here, Tony. Curious. Derek Mire is here. Welcome, Derek. Thank you for popping in tonight. Can you say manipulation? Says Eric Mucka. All right, there we go. And I did address that in this video, but I also addressed something else. Mike says, that's going to be a lot of poopy to filter for a speck of silver. What tomorrow? I'm going to buy a golden egg. There you go. All right. Very good. Very good. Okay, it was a gold bar. Interesting. All right. Yes, that's horrible. All right. Unidrummer says, the reason silver hasn't soared is the globalists haven't pulled the plug on the dollar yet. Ah, yes. The dollar strength. That's true. That's a good point. Very good point. All right. Michael Church, we've gotten some of his fetishes here. This is the fetish of Michael Church. I like big stacks, and I cannot lie. Stack them up low, stack them up high. We like the stacks to be silver and gold. To me, those metals never get old. How's that? There we go. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douchebag in the middle of the night. Hey, Pat O'Brien, thanks for popping on tonight, my friend. Thank you so much, Pat. Hope you have a good night. Thank you again for being here. Hope you have a wonderful evening. And I hope you'll come back. We have a little bit of fun here, so I hope you don't mind my crazy sense of humor. So have a good night, Pat O'Brien. And Jeff Nelson is still with us here. We appreciate it. And we've got Talazubari 1964. Says here, with Bitcoin ETF got approved and price is retesting all-time highs at $47,000. Silver can't even hold $1 above in price. What a crappy investment saving. Well, you can make an argument that's not been the best savings account either for this year. But overall, depending on how and when you buy it individually, it can be. But it's never should be seen as an investment. And Bitcoin ETF and testing of $47,000 is not an all-time high. The all-time high of Bitcoin was $68,000. So that was a way to go. But even so, Bitcoin is pure speculation. And I need to there's so many things I want to do videos about. I might have to consider that. But anyways, we'll see there. But very good. All right. Well-rounded wild one says they are called diamond hands for good reason with silver. That's exactly right. Exactly. Let's refresh these comments, see what we've got here coming our way with some of these comments over the last hour. Last 2 hours, actually. Dang. All right. I've been going for 2 hours. We're going to answer a few more comments here and then. All right, from a day ago. Cemetery shop. This quantity serves to confuse the sovereign nature of our respective countries. Duplicatus union. Yes, indeed. I know. Well, I guess they didn't really say in there on to celebrate the special relationship or what have you. But anyways, all right, that's it. That's the global warmer. Thumbs up algorithm. Thank you, global warmer. Appreciate you, sir. Roller skating SAG actor are well on the way to one world monetary system. Baby steps. Oh man, I guess that's one interpretation of it for sure. But anyways, Ghost and Watch Ace Tone says great video and thanks for your thoughts. Here's a comment from the algorithm. Thank you, much deserved. I tell you what, I need it all. Very much appreciated. Trying to get the videos out there. My videos for January have not done nearly as well. Just the algorithm is just not. I can't get a reach. For some reason, my videos are not getting out beyond my subscribers for the most part. Mark Collier says here, the real reason is because we haven't flipped the system officially. That shouldn't happen the next few days, maybe even this week. Flip the system. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Matt Brindner with an algorithmic phone emoticon there. There's the global warmer. He's with us here hanging loose. Thank you. Appreciate that. Norwegian Maid, that's why I listen to you, Sal, because your reports are real and not pie in the sky. Thank you, Norwegian Maid. That's what I try to do. I appreciate that so much. Very kind of you. Modern Stacker says here, let's get this in here so we can make this effective. Says here, I think you missed something very important. Spot price of silver in the U.S. is based on dollars. If you buy an ounce of silver for $20 and the U.S. currency devolves, then the price will go up. It does not mean you made money. It means you avoided inflation. Big difference. Same thing with gold. Well, Modern Stacker, I think you're new here. I make that point almost all the time. In fact, I talk about inflation almost every video. I may have even talked about it in this video. I've talked about it so much, I don't know what, I think I'll probably beat that dead horse. So I don't get it in every video. Figures the one video I don't talk about it greatly, somebody calls me out on it. But again, just check out some of my other videos. How much silver is in sewage? I don't know. I have to go back and look at that report. It's not much, but when you look at it through the course of time, then we'll see here. Very good. All right, very good. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Michael Church. Yes, I appreciate you watching. And some of these notifications, they're hit or miss. So I appreciate you guys. Just know that I'm here every day. Sometimes surprise live. You just don't know. But if it's going to be a surprise live, it's going to be about 6 o'clock probably. Duardardo says here, have you thought about the possibility of the Feds reintroducing a set price for gold and silver? Would this not bolster the domestic value of the fiat currency? Yes, that's called a gold standard if they were to do that. But they won't do that because that keeps them, that limits what they can do. Lucas Should says here, love your channel, Sal. I hope someday we actually have some real silver action and would warrant an actual video to get excited about. Till then, it's just another day of trying to find a story. Yep, but it's about also having perspective about where things are. And yeah, so, but yep, I get you. I understand what you're talking about for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. And let's see here. User is yawning on this one. All right. Let's see here. Marco, Emmy, Linden, silver just isn't that rare on planet Earth. It's a beautiful metal and it makes beautiful coins, but unlike gold, it's just not that rare. It's rare, much rarer than copper, but you're right. Compared to gold, above ground Earth, it's about maybe, I don't know, between 10, 15 to 1 or whatever. All right, let's see here. Why won't Democrat states do this? Richard, it looks like they're doing it in this Democrat state, which is why this is groundbreaking. Coin Collecting Fun is here. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the thumbs up. Good to see you. Chuck and Plata is here as well. Welcome, Chuck. Good to see you, sir. Chuck and Plata. Michael K. says, the truth will set us free, darn it. Yes, indeed. That's right. Sure will. Sure will. Timothy Winnington says, thanks. Thank you, Timothy. Appreciate that. Kenneth Sharp says, that's a cool piece of scrap, Sal. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Checking it out. And Kenneth House says here, that's just a long one. Let's see if we can get to it. Put this away over here. And then let me just do this. Make it a fresh thing here. We got to get to 5 before we go here. Come on. We've got to make progress. Kenu House says silver's price, like gold, is kept down by J.P. Morgan and other banks selling paper contracts for silver they don't actually own. Everything else is a moot point. When a derivative is allowed to establish a price of real asset, you have rampant fraud. Supply and demand matters very little. Anyone willing to do the work and research of the fraud of the metals market as well as the bond and stock markets will find a preponderance of evidence supporting this claim. Well, then, Kenneth, why does silver climb up so dramatically from time to time if they're not if that's always the case? I think the natural market is much more powerful. And why stop at $22 an ounce now? Why not go further? Why not go down to 15? Why not go to 16 an ounce? I just think there's a much more to it than then. And where is this evidence? We know that the derivatives markets are there. The very existence of them is manipulative. However, there's manipulation to the upside as well too. And that pushes and pulls against it. So that's the thing. You got to look at the nuance of this. Keep the fraudulent dollar system afloat. Gold and silver are crushed continuously. But the thing is that is the nature of the strength of the dollar compared to other currencies out there. And that really says more, or just as much, if not more, about other nations and what they're doing with their currencies than it does us. I liken it to a laundry basket full of dirty shirts. Our shirt just happens to be the cleanest. It's still dirty. But anyways. All right. Regulators' salaries are paid by the banksters, and this is why nothing is done about the fraud. And I don't know if that's true or not. It could be, but I'd love to see evidence of it. A lot of claims can be made, but until you have evidence, we just take it as just another opinion. Reed Hansen says military suppression, or isn't it dispersed to other countries as of yet through the defense plan? Yep. Again, I talked about the cruise missile, how much silver is in it. Michael K., I think silver is way undervalued. A lot of people do. I think it's undervalued as well too. Nickel Stacking is here. Good to see Nickel Stacking. Welcome, my brother. I've never worried about losing money on my silver stack. Just started spending more money on gold than silver, which can't be a bad thing. Yep, I've focused more on gold as well. I've been focusing more on gold too. All right. Let's see here. We've got Carlston says, is it a coin in 2024? Why the 1776 mentality in the comments? The war is over. Yep, I know. I don't get that either, Carl Star. But there is a lot of that in the comments too. I don't really understand it, but anyways. Love the big coins. Yes, no, thank you, Joshua. I try to show stuff unique showings in there, but yes, indeed. Doesn't help the views, it seems, from trying my best. Lamore Avery, there's a lot of silver out there. more than silver stackers think. I don't know who spread the lies that silver was going extinct. Donald Trump? I don't know, but it's not going extinct. Corey Mason, from what I hear, there's a lot more gold left to mine than silver. Well, I don't know about that. I think by a percentage, there's more prospects for gold, especially as primary gold mining. But you think about it, there's a lot more initiative with the price and everything like that to find that gold. Also wonder, a lot of silver is in bars, bullion, 1 ounce rounds, right? What if 1 ounce did hit $500 tomorrow, break out the fractional is all you could really do outside with a hacksaw? Yeah, well, that's beyond a pipe dream for $500 silver. And they would find a way to recycle that very easily and quickly. But anyways. Oh yeah, very good. Good to see Steve C. is here. Appreciate you. Tony Erickson is still with us. He's the man. He's hooking up his furnace. John Bethia, I believe that BRICS and other countries will buy up all the silver they can so they can back up their fiat with it. Well, that'd be interesting. I don't think they're buying gold, not silver. I don't think they're going to do that. Redneck Coins, first super chat in the live stream. Thank you, Redneck Coins. Wow. It's not your algo. You spectacular treasure town. POG, Savage Stacker, 2 and 1. And Tara getting messed with all notifications. Can I send you a DM or just send an email? Yes, send me an email, Redneck Coins. Yeah, I think the notifications are a part of it. I think that for me, it's a little different. 2 is 1 does really good on his videos. But yeah, I think some of it may be some of the content's not interesting to some of the viewers and the algorithm, but I think the notifications do play a role in it. I do think you're right. But Redneck Coins, you can send me an email at the link at the email at the bottom of your screen. You can see it there. It says email/PayPal, satellitemetal@gmail.com. But thank you so much, my friend. I owe you 10 push-ups. Since you're new here, what we do, every dollar donated via Super Chat, I do one exercise for each dollar. Every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family, I do 2. So here we go. Let's give you 10 push-ups. Thank you, Redneck. We appreciate that, brother. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right. 10 push-ups. Very, very nice. Very nice. Oh, yeah. All right, Corey Mason says here, what's the real reason behind the price value suppression? That's what I want to know, alongside how raw sewage contains a worthwhile amount of silver. Well, it's one of many things that they're doing. It's just the fact that they're doing that, or have the capability to do it, says that there's going to be a lot more recycling done down the road. Bosnian Stacker says, I was never impressed with New Jersey. Would have done for sure. Nice video. All right. All right, very good. Sal first, then 660 AM radio rocks as well. Nice. All right, cool. Hey, THS, good to see you. Sir Alfred says, need more of these podcasts. Interesting. Well, thank you, Sir Alfred. I've got 6.6 thousand of them now after 10 years. Thank you, sir. Silver Nova says, that's not how price works. Not in the trading markets. You should know that. Well, I do know that, but it can play a role. It plays some part in it. Silver Nova. And apparently other analysts feel the same way. Alien says, if they're taking silver out of poop, but there's no shortage. That's right. Exactly. Very good. All right. And let's see here. Rhonda Tucson says, if silver shot up to $20 an ounce, the bottom may fall out of the U.S. fiat currency. Yeah, that would be quite a massive, massive change. We get very excited. About a move up and over $1 a day. Tony Erickson, you should do a stream on Nordic gold. What is Nordic gold? I don't know what that is. Redrick says, thanks for a great, honest analysis. Thank you, sir. That's what I'm trying to do. It behooves us to be realistic about the metal. So that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you so much. Bosnian Stacker, the reason why silver did not go to the moon is because I did not buy it all. Once I buy it all, it's going to the March, at least to Mars. There you go. Nice video. Bosnian Stacker is going to be the next Hunt brother without a brother. Very good. All right, let's see here. All right, very good. Oh, it's a mix of 3 metals to look like gold. Okay, interesting. It's a funny metal. That's wild. Silver Watcher says Nordic Gold has 0 gold. Okay. To make it look like gold, but it's not gold itself. Okay, interesting. Kind of like German silver, right? It's tin and 2 other metals. Okay, very interesting. All right. So watch out. Be wary of Nordic Gold. All right, let's go down here. All right. To this here. Get a few more. ChatGPT isn't saying anything that all the experts claim yet is always wrong year after year. Yep. Well, so far, but soon it could do something. We'll see here. There, we've got Silver Watcher. Break the news or break the internet. Either way, I'm watching. Thank you so much. Gold is always beautiful. It sure is. That's right, exactly. And Katie Colliday says Germania Mint featured Germania and Britannia. Germania and Colombia, but not Colombia and Britannia. That's right. You're right. That's true. You're right. Thank you, Katie. I stand corrected. It was always with Germania. It's always one of the dual algorithm. That's right. I love a few of their silver bullion pieces. Yep. Thank you, Katie. You're exactly right. Good catch on that. Good catch. Yes, indeed. I was mistaken there. All right, very good. I love my audience pointed out, and she did it in a respectful way. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. And then here, just say no to the King Pedo, not me. And King Charles knows Jimmy is Seville. Yes, well, the American coin will not have King Charles on it. Will not have King Charles. Salvation Nation says Matthew Crust Life. Thank you, Matthew. You are the man. And, oh, Bosnian Stacker is here. Boom. Look at that. He's just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow from Bosnian Stacker. He is here. Look at that. I'm going to drop and give him 5 push-ups. Way to go, Bosnian Stacker. You are the man. Let's do it. All right. Bosnian Stacker. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Going to work off those cookies I ate at the front end of this live stream. We also have to pour a little chaser because we're done with the coffee. So I'm going to put liquid water in it. That's the best kind of water to drink, by the way, in case you were wondering. This is a little tip for you. If you want to find the best kind of water, get the liquid kind. All right. Richie Luxury says, the 1 ounce American coin showing a value of $100 is very telling. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Wallerman Steve. Excuse me. Name of the coin to the far right. I like that design. I think that was the Unity round, I believe is what I put over there on that side. Or it could be the Flying Samoan Eagle. Not sure. I have to watch that one again. Excuse me. Water went down the wrong pike here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, where's Nick, man? We haven't seen Nick for last couple of streams here. Hope Nick is okay. Pawpaw Strategy says, I'll be very interested in when the release date will be. I'll have to set aside some currency just for this. I think it's a great idea for Canadian Mint and U.S. Mint working together on this. Yeah, there is, I think there is something that they do have something already in the Canadians, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, strong water, exactly. There you go. All right. Let's see here. Sal, I put this on your X account earlier today. Oh, thank you, Gary. I just appreciate that. Looks Coarse, says Metal Seer. Yes, looks kind of coarse. Metal Seer, thank you, brother. And the tribe says, the British are coming. Maybe the next insult will be a War of 1812 commemorative, depicting the British burning down the White House. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, Nick is off playing with some platinum, exactly. That's funny. All right. Let's see here. All right. We've got Turkey Creek Jack Johnson says, should have just put Whoopi Goldberg on the coin. There you go. Looks like a Peter Max design, says David G. on this one. Not liking it, says Buchenboss is not a fan of the coin. A West Texas stacker, great as long as the milk spotting gets taken care of, which will not with the British coins. You can almost bet your bottom dollar for that. Very good. Redneck Coins, it's right at the bottom of your screen. salivatemetal@gmail.com. You should see at the very bottom of your screen you're looking at there. Let's see here. And we've got Matthew Crust Life says, good info, Sal, as always. You're going to grab these? I don't know yet. I'm not sure. Well, I'm afraid if I get it, I'll be bashed by half the people for buying it. 66 Sam, is Liberty of Asian descent, or is she 420 ready? Maybe a combination of both, maybe, perhaps. Matt Zabib 29, or Matt Sahab 2946 says this on the coin. Nice design. I hope the premiums aren't off the charts. The second coin you showed, I don't like the way the lettering is situated. Swayed with the sky and stacked like a ladder. No, I agree with you. I don't like the stacking either of it. It's too much. More than 3, and even 3 is kind of too much letters stacked up together. Very rarely does that look good on a coin. I'm with you on that. All right. Solemn Stacker. Oh, darn, I was hoping for Charles III Biden on the obverse. Not. Yes, indeed. Can you imagine? David, the card collector, on this video about silver. I did this afternoon, if you've not seen it. Says the following here. If they keep running a deficit on silver, if the economy could ever hit on all cylinders, you might see silver skyrocket. Yep, I think that's right. Very, very true, David. Very, very true. And I think this is one of the reasons why I'm hopeful for silver's price to climb as the year goes on here. Cemetery Shop, another content creator, is doing reports on the Debt Clout cartoons. Freedom Force Battalion, and she's got some good info on the star information you cover. I told her about your vids. Interesting. Wow. Wild. Did not know that. That's cool. Yeah, they didn't do it the other day. Does she have all of them? Or just the, I have to check her out. Freedom Force Battalion. That's pretty cool. Never heard of her. But anyways, all right, very good. Let's see here. John Nexstein. I'm sorry, that's what John Nexstein says on this. The following. Go buy 1 million ounces and take delivery. Let's see if anyone will sell it to you. And just where did all this above ground supply come from? They can say anything, seeing is believing. Solar panel production in 5 years will consume annual silver mine output. All markets are rigged to the hilt. Yes, it'd be very interesting to see what happens, but that's if that production is go as projected. Yes, indeed. Good to see Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see you. Boston Stacker, 100% certain that Nikki Haley is going to win the presidency. Only Michelle Obama can stop her if she decides to run. I tell you what, watch out for Michelle Obama. She did a speech recently. And everybody's saying, oh, she doesn't want to run, but I would not put much stock in that. I would not put much stock in that at all. I think she's going to be the Manchurian candidate, so to speak. Good to see Silver Wolverine. All right. Richard Chiraboga says, I suppose that if the fiat currencies are hyperinflated suddenly, the cost of PMs would soar. Yep, they would. Exactly. All right, Bosnian Stacker is here and thumbs up on the short that I did earlier today. Thank you, my friend. Let's refresh these one more time here and see what we've got. And Michael Phillips says here, glad I dumped all my silver over the holidays and bought gold with the money. Looking forward to buy gold lunar dragons in the mail. Well, congratulations. Although I would not have sold all your silver, but it's very good. Yep, I think so, Bosnian Stacker. Savage Stacker, good to see you. Welcome, Savage Stacker. Good to see you, brother. All right, this could change the silver market forever. There's a long comment from Barry Maxwell. Says this: Sal, the 2023 final industrial silver demand numbers exploded higher in all categories. This is a fact and not something that the Silver Institute can fudge the numbers for any longer. We have the data. Where is the data? Would love to see it. The installed solar panel installations came in north of 60% higher, as well as adding a massive overproduction of solar panels sitting in inventory all around the world. These are facts. And the facts show that there's close to 340 million ounces were consumed of solar panels in 2023. Silver Institute had predicted 160 million ounces back in April. What should you do? Buy physical silver and keep it in your personal possession. Yes, but Barry, show me the numbers. I want to see the facts on that. Because then a lot of people are saying, well, we can't trust what the Silver Institute shows us. And Metals Focus, who's the agency that does the research for them. But I think I saw a report about some place that showed some independent numbers that actually backed up what the Silver Institute had. So I don't know. I'll have to see some of the reports for that. Like from the industry, the actual industry. PG Coin World, like on this live stream. Thank you, sir. And here we go. We've got this from a Dead Clock video. Chris Woskepka 4135 is this. Really appreciate you doing this. Reminds me of Road to Root of a big weird similar imagery. I wonder if he's looked into it. Keep it up. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Going to try my best. I've been following these, but they've missed a day now doing the cartoons. Let's see here. Let's get moving here to the next comment, shall we? Drew, does anybody realize that digital tokens will include all your assets, including gold and silver, plus... Come on, why won't that work? Digital money. You will have to report your gold and silver. With digital tokens, it can control what you do with your assets. This is coming soon because high gold prices means our currency is getting more worthless. Gold and silver prices are manipulated lower. That's just it. It just depends on, the CBDC. If it comes, they'll know. But anyways, let's see here. I need to go catch up on your videos from today. All right, thank you, Steve C, for popping in. I appreciate you taking the time to be here and for watching the videos. It means a lot. Like I said, my views have been down lately, so I do appreciate you guys that do watch. It means a lot for sure. And Henry Brown says, cool artwork on this. He says the following, regarding the dude standing on the clock, I submit the sky is a clock for telling time and seasons, just as Genesis 1:16 states that, because it should be obvious. Time is running out for the Ponzi, hence it reset. Sun, moon, stars, and wandering stars are lights, not planets. By the way, Earth is not a spinning... Yep, okay, so flat earther. Okay, all right. Bosnian Stacker, I can see Democrats nominating Michelle Obama and Oprah Winfrey as their running mate out of desperation. Well, yeah, I can definitely see them nominating Michelle Obama. I don't know about Oprah Winfrey. My guess is they would want to have somebody with some political gravitas, as Oprah Winfrey has none. but you never know. We'll see here. Very good. Tomoka's Enterprise says, good day to you, Sal. And let's see here. He says here, let me just do this. I'm going to make this efficient and effective completely and 100% down to the core. When politics and markets are involved, I turn and run the opposite direction. Self-preservation is what I call it. They both give me a headache. Sure looks like 24 will be a busy one. Yep, time to run. Sure is going to be crazy. Sure will be. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Let's see here. We've got no room for gloom. It says this. It's been said that anything can happen. Consider this, the metals market's being flipped upside down. The elites own most of it anyway and manipulate the price, right? Taking the value of precious metals, manipulating them down to the point where we'll not want to hold them. Start buying it up at a low value and start cleaning up and possibly paying above the manipulated spot. Then surprisingly manipulate the metals, go far beyond the average person's ability to pay, and you've cornered the market. Just a thought, the Hunt brothers tried it with silver and went bankrupt. The elite are made up of many ultra-wealthy, so the possibility of this happening is much more egregious and being successful. Could this be one way to establish their coveted one-man government over the world? You tell me. What do you think, little crickets, cockroaches, and other little creepy things that crawl in the night? We like them, use them as fish bait. Well, it kind of doesn't really make sense. You know, that's the thing about suppression that I wonder about. If they're keeping the price down because they don't want people to be attracted to silver, and we understand the true nature of silver, it's really working against them because we can just buy more and more and more. And that's what people are doing. So they're really empowering us. Now, if they manipulate it the other way, well, we still have our silver, and likely we're not going to sell it. So they're empowering us in that way, too. So I don't know. It all doesn't seem kind of strange. It seems kind of strange. Very good. And let's see here. All right, from 8 years ago, Harry Krause says the following. We've not seen Harry Krause in a long time. Harry Krause says this. Thanks for sharing these beautiful renderings of the forthcoming gold tribute coins. Just a question. You mentioned the planchette being the same size as the original coins. I'm wondering how that is possible as gold is heavier than silver. Maybe same diameter, just thinner. Well, it is going to be the same composition. It will not be thinner. No. Wait, yes, it will be thinner because they're in order to get it for 1/10 ounce of gold, 1/4 ounce of 1/4 ounce and 1/2 ounce. So yes, they will be thinner. That's exactly right. But not by much, because a $0.50 is not a 1/2 ounce of silver. It weighs 0.38. So it'll only be a little bit thinner. Very good. All right. A Bike Ride says, very interesting. I would like to get one of these. Thanks for the info. Thank you, Take Bike Ride. Appreciate that. Stacking Packing says, that's awesome. Do you think this is going to be a set? I wish. And it turns out it was not a set. But it would have been nice to have that as a set. SY, very sweet. I can't wait for these. Man, they look so nice. Yes, pretty cool looking pieces indeed. Super E-Rock says, nice update. Thanks for the info. Thank you for checking it out and watching. Appreciate that. King Gold says, I would be interested in the Mercury 1/10. That's been my favorite of all the dimes that have been produced. Yes. And it turns out it's the key to the series right now. Why more? It says, will they sell the coins individually or all three together? It turns out just individually, but the packaging on them is beautiful. One of the best that have ever been made. Silver Wolverine, I love being empowered to buy cheaper. I want to buy much cheaper. Exactly. Excited thinking about it. Me too. Very good. Very good. And let's see here. Very nice, says Bubba Love. Thank you. All right. Well, folks, I think we've come to the end of this live stream. We've had fun tonight. We're going to be back on Friday night. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate your time. It's been amazing, and thanks for such a short notice and surprise live for y'all hanging out with us here. Um, so I'm going to be back on Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you will join me then. So I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all and leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. You all have a great night. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.